Hi there, and welcome. This is your time, a sacred moment to step away from the noise of the world and journey inward. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to settle into stillness. With each inhale, invite peace. With each exhale, release tension. There is nothing to do, nothing to chase, only this moment, this breath. Let go and allow yourself to be guided into a place of deep relaxation and inner calm. Your journey begins now. The journey begins as you close your eyes and feel the weightlessness of space embracing you. A gentle force lifts you from the ground, carrying you beyond the Earth's atmosphere. The sounds of the universe, a soft hum, distant cosmic whispers surround you, easing your mind into tranquility. There is no fear, no hesitation, only the sensation of infinite expansion, of drifting beyond the known into the vast embrace of the cosmos. As you ascend, Earth shrinks below, its familiar blue fading into the infinite black. Stars stretch before you, shimmering like ancient beacons, each one holding a secret yet to be uncovered. Time ceases to have meaning. There is no up, no down, only movement forward, though there is no gravity to define what direction that truly is. The space around you pulses, alive, cradling you in an embrace both warm and cold, comforting and vast. A nebula unfurls in the distance, tendrils of cosmic dust and gas swirling in vibrant hues of violet and crimson. It breathes, slow and deliberate, as if welcoming you into its heart. You extend a hand, though there is nothing to grasp, only light and the feeling of energy passing through you, recognizing you as part of itself. Ahead, a cluster of planets orbits an unseen force, each one distinct in color and texture. Some glow with an ethereal luminescence, others are shrouded in shadow, their surfaces unreadable. There is something familiar in them, as if they were places you once knew but had long since forgotten. You drift past them, the gravitational pull of some distant force guiding you forward. Time stretches and contracts. The hum grows deeper, resonating within you like a song only the universe can compose. You are no longer simply moving. You are being led by what you cannot say. A presence, neither seen nor heard, but felt in the core of your being, directs you through this celestial ocean. You do not resist. Curiosity overrides fear, and you surrender to the current. Ahead, a void opens, darker than the surrounding space. It is not empty. It is filled with the unknown, with possibilities, with the echoes of things yet to come. You hesitate, sensing the threshold between what is and what could be. The whispering grows louder, a chorus of voices not in words but in meaning, in understanding. They ask no questions, provide no answers, only invite you deeper. Your breath, though unnecessary here, slows. A shape emerges within the void, not a planet, not a star, but something else. A structure vast beyond comprehension, built not by hands but by forces beyond your understanding. It hums with the same energy that surrounds you, as if it has always been here, waiting. The whispers converge into a singular voice, not spoken, but felt. It does not command, it does not insist. It welcomes, it calls. The space before you opens further, an invitation into something beyond the stars you have known, beyond the reality you have left behind. You do not know what lies ahead, only that the journey has just begun. You find yourself floating along a luminous river made of stardust, stretching across the vastness of space. Shooting stars pass by like gentle ripples, their golden trails forming a path ahead. The universe welcomes you, each star pulsing like a heartbeat, guiding you deeper into rest. Your body is weightless, adrift in the celestial current, yet you feel no fear, only an overwhelming sense of peace. The river flows with a quiet hum, a melody that resonates deep within you, as though the cosmos itself is singing a lullaby. You reach out, and the stardust parts like silk, cool and shimmering beneath your fingertips. A nebula blooms on the horizon, its colors shifting in soft waves, violet, sapphire, crimson, and gold. Tendrils of mist curl from its core, reaching out like delicate fingers to caress the edges of the stardust river. The sight fills you with wonder, and for a moment you feel as if you could drift forever, a traveler through an endless dream. Yet something stirs in the vastness beyond. A whisper, so faint you almost miss it, rustles through the stars. It is not words but a feeling, an invitation, a beckoning. The river twists, its course shifting towards the call. You surrender to its guidance, letting the gentle current carry you toward the unknown. Galaxies spiral in slow, elegant dances, their luminous arms swirling with the stories of 1,000 lifetimes. You pass through veils of light, each one tingling against your skin like the brush of unseen hands. You see glimpses of distant worlds, oceans that shimmer with liquid silver, forests where the trees glow like embers, cities suspended in the void, built upon the backs of sleeping comets. The river narrows, its glow intensifying as it carves a path towards something unseen. The pulse of the universe grows louder, a rhythmic beat that syncs with your own heartbeat. It is as if you are being prepared for something, a revelation just beyond the veil of stars. Then there is a flicker, a shadow against the cosmic light. It is a shape, undefined yet present, drifting just at the edge of your vision. It does not move toward you, nor does it retreat. It simply waits. And though it has no form you can truly discern, you feel its presence as clearly as the river beneath you. The whisper returns, clearer this time, brushing against your mind like a forgotten memory surfacing. It carries no threat, only curiosity, as though it, too, is waiting for you to understand something long left unspoken. The river carries you closer, and the stars pulse in anticipation. Something lies ahead, something beyond the river, beyond the call, beyond the waiting shadow. The endless abyss of space stretched before them, an unbroken expanse of black speckled with stars like frozen tears of light. They had been drifting for what felt like an eternity, their body weightless, their mind untethered from the constraints of time. The silence was profound, wrapping around them like a cocoon of solitude. Yet there was no fear, only a serene surrender to the infinite unknown. As they drifted further into the void, a gentle luminescence began to stir in the distance. At first it was a mere whisper of color, a faint glow against the darkness. But as they approached, the light expanded into a celestial masterpiece, a breathtaking nebula, its colors swirling in soft waves as if painted by the hands of the cosmos itself. Deep blues merged with radiant purples, golden hues glimmered like liquid sunlight, and traces of emerald green wove through the mist like ethereal vines. The cosmic mist enveloped them, its energy warm and inviting, dissolving any lingering tension within them. They felt as though they were being embraced by the universe itself, a being of light cradled within the arms of creation. The nebula pulsed with an unseen rhythm, a silent melody that resonated within their very soul. It was as though the fabric of the universe was alive, breathing in harmony with their own existence. Drifting deeper into the heart of the nebula, they began to perceive shapes within the swirling colors. They coalesced and shifted, forming images that felt familiar yet distant, like memories long buried within the corridors of their mind. They saw visions of distant planets bathed in the glow of twin suns, celestial cities that shimmered like crystal spires, and beings of pure energy moving through the cosmos like ripples on a celestial pond. One such being emerged before them, its form fluid and radiant. It had no distinct features, yet they felt an overwhelming sense of understanding emanating from it. It did not speak, for words were unnecessary in this place. Instead, emotions and thoughts flowed between them like a gentle current. It welcomed them, not as an intruder, but as a long-lost traveler returning home. "You have journeyed far," the being conveyed, "and yet this is but the beginning." They could feel the weight of its wisdom, an understanding beyond mortal comprehension. They wanted to ask so many questions. Where were they? What was this place? But as if sensing their thoughts, the being simply radiated a gentle reassurance. It lifted an arm, or what they perceived to be an arm, and with a mere gesture, the nebula responded. The colors surged and coiled, forming intricate patterns that told stories of the cosmos itself. They saw the birth of stars, great infernos of creation igniting in the endless black. They witnessed the death of suns, their light extinguished in magnificent supernovae that scattered the seeds of new worlds. They understood in that moment that the universe was an eternal cycle, a dance of beginnings and endings, of light and darkness intertwined in an infinite waltz. Time no longer had meaning. They were no longer a mere traveler, but a part of the nebula, an extension of its boundless energy. The memories of their former life felt like whispers carried away by a gentle breeze. There was only this moment, this endless now, where they existed in harmony with the cosmos. Then, like the fading echo of a dream, the colors began to soften. The being before them gave a final pulse of light, a farewell wrapped in warmth. They felt themselves being gently pulled away, the nebula's embrace loosening, though never entirely letting go. They drifted backward, the radiant hues receding into the distance, until the void of space once more surrounded them. As they floated, they realized that something within them had changed. The silence was no longer empty. It was full of whispered truths, of the echoes of the nebula's song. They carried its light within them now, a cosmic ember that would never be extinguished. Perhaps they would return one day, or perhaps in some way they had never truly left. You drift through the void, weightless, timeless, an observer to the cosmic ballet unfolding before you. The vastness of space surrounds you, but it does not press upon you as one might expect. Instead, it cradles you, inviting you to wander, to witness, to simply be. A massive planet looms ahead, its colossal form dominating the horizon. Its atmosphere shimmers with an ethereal glow, shifting hues of deep indigo and soft amber rolling like celestial tides. The planet is alive in a way that you cannot fully comprehend. Its currents of gas swirl and dance with an elegant grace, heedless of time, heedless of your presence. You watch as a storm, vaster than anything found on earth, churns along its surface, a silent tempest in an eternal waltz. Yet, there is no malice in its movement, only the slow, inevitable pulse of existence. As you glide past, the planet's rings reveal themselves, a shimmering halo of ice and dust, stretching out like a celestial tapestry woven from the remnants of ancient collisions. The fragments glisten, catching the distant light of a star that is neither too close nor too far. Their refracted glow painting the darkness with splinters of silver and sapphire. You reach out, your hand brushing through the particles, yet they pass through you, untouchable but ever present. A reminder, perhaps, of the things that can be seen but never held. Beyond the rings, a moon waits, nestled in the gentle embrace of the planet's gravity. It is smaller than the world it orbits, humbler in its presence, but no less breathtaking. Its surface is a canvas of shadow and luminescence, painted by the glow of the nearby gas giant. The invitation is silent but unmistakable, and you accept. Your feet touch the surface with a weightless grace, and for the first time in what feels like an eternity, you are still. The silence is profound, deeper than any earthly quiet, as though the universe itself is holding its breath. The air, or rather the absence of it, offers no resistance, no pressure. You sit, watching the cosmos stretch endlessly above you, pinpricks of light scattered across an infinite canvas. You feel the echo of a memory, something distant yet intimate. A voice, perhaps your own, whispering across the chasm of time. Here, in this quiet moment, the burdens of the past and the uncertainties of the future seem trivial. Here, there is only the now, the slow turning of the planets, the steady drift of distant nebulae, the pulse of the universe in its eternal, unhurried rhythm. You close your eyes, not because you need to, but because it feels right. The moon beneath you hums with a quiet energy, a reminder that even in the vastness of space, even in solitude, there is life, there is presence. You breathe, though there is no air to carry your breath. You exist, though existence here is unbound by the constraints of flesh and bone. Time does not move as it once did. Perhaps it never did at all. The rings of the gas giant continue their silent orbit. The storms churn without end. The stars watch with their eternal patience. And you, a traveler between moments, a wanderer of the unseen, sit upon the moon's surface, feeling the weightlessness of everything and nothing all at once. Then, when the moment has passed, or perhaps when it has just begun, you rise. The stars beckon, the cosmos calls. You step forward, weightless once more, and drift into the endless night. You exhale slowly, your breath dissolving into the infinite silence of space. The weight of the universe presses against you, yet you are weightless, drifting, untethered from all that binds you to the earth. A serene darkness stretches in every direction, a canvas vast and endless, punctuated only by the soft glow of distant stars. Then they appear, ethereal whales, their luminescent bodies pulsating with a rhythm you can feel within your bones. They glide effortlessly through the cosmos, their massive forms moving in a slow, hypnotic dance. Their glow shifts and swirls, blending hues of deep indigo, shimmering violet, and soft gold. They are immense, yet they do not threaten. They are ancient, yet they do not decay. They exist in a harmony you do not yet understand, and yet you are a part of it. A deep hum fills the void, resonating not just in your ears, but in your very core. The sound is not noise. It is existence itself, vibrating through you, wrapping around you like a cosmic lullaby. You inhale and the whales move. You exhale and they answer. Your breath and their motion are one, bound by some unseen force older than time. You reach out a hand, though you know touch is meaningless here. The nearest whale shifts its path slightly, its great eye meeting yours. It sees you, truly sees you. Not just the body you inhabit, but the essence of your being. The thoughts that have shaped you, the burdens you carry, the dreams you dare not whisper aloud. There is no judgment in that gaze, only understanding, only connection. They begin to circle you in a slow, deliberate motion, their immense bodies moving with purpose. You are at the center of their orbit, the quiet heart of this celestial ballet. The hum grows deeper, filling the space between atoms, between thoughts. It smooths the edges of your anxieties, dissolves the fears clinging to your mind. There is no need for fear here, no need for time, no need for anything but this moment. A soft pulse ripples through the whales, and you feel it echo within your chest. They are speaking, not with words, not with sound, but with something more profound. A language of energy, of understanding. They weave their knowledge into your consciousness, and for the first time you begin to understand. They have always been here, watching, waiting, gliding through the fabric of existence itself. They are the keepers of the in-between, the guardians of the quiet spaces where thought becomes dream, where souls drift before they are reborn. They are neither gods nor spirits, but something else, something you have no word for, and yet something you have always known. One of the whales breaks from the circle, moving toward you with slow, deliberate grace. Its body pulses with a light that feels warm, despite the cold vacuum around you. You feel yourself being drawn in, not physically, but through something deeper. A pull at the edges of your soul, an invitation. You accept. The moment you do, the universe shifts. Suddenly you are no longer watching from the outside. You are within, part of them, part of the dance. Their song vibrates through you, your thoughts dissolving into the symphony of existence. The cosmos unfolds, revealing layers you have never perceived before. Ribbons of energy flowing like rivers, stars whispering secrets to one another in bursts of light. The breath of the universe itself expanding and contracting in an endless cycle. You feel no fear, only wonder. Time stretches, contracts, disappears. You see the birth of stars, the death of planets, the silent drifting of lost things. The whales move through it all, their bodies leaving faint trails of luminescence as they glide through the great expanse. They guide you through the vastness, showing you things beyond human comprehension. And yet, it all feels familiar, as if you have been here before, as if you belong. And then, as gently as it began, the moment starts to fade. The whales drift farther, their glow dimming, their song softening. The connection loosens, though it does not break. You are being returned, placed back into the reality you once knew. The weight of a body returns, the constraints of time reassert themselves, but something within you is irrevocably changed. As the last whale vanishes into the void, its great eye lingers on you, a silent promise, a reminder that they are always there, in the spaces between dreams, in the echoes of a quiet hum beneath your breath. You inhale, you exhale, and the universe hums with you. You stand beneath the endless night, a vast and glittering expanse stretching beyond the limits of your sight. The stars, distant yet familiar, shimmer like silent guardians of the unknown. But tonight, something changes. A sound, soft as the whisper of a breeze through untouched fields, drifts into your awareness. It is not the wind. It is not the rustling of leaves. It is the stars. They sing. At first, the melody is a faint hum, so subtle you wonder if your mind is playing tricks on you. But as you still yourself, focusing on the vast sky above, the song deepens. It resonates through the air, through the very marrow of your bones. A celestial chorus of harmonious tones intertwines, forming a lullaby of the cosmos. Your heart responds instinctively. Its beat slows, matching the rhythm of the universe. The sensation is unlike anything you have ever experienced. You are no longer just a solitary figure standing beneath the heavens. You are part of something greater, something infinite. The barriers between your body and the stars dissolve, and you feel yourself lifting, as though gravity has relinquished its hold on you. Weightless, you rise. The earth fades below, receding into an ocean of indigo and silver. The sky does not swallow you. It embraces you. The song of the stars wraps around you, a symphony of warmth and serenity. Each note thrums in your veins, whispering secrets older than time, stories of creation, of the vast and endless beauty beyond the horizon of understanding. There is no fear, only peace. You drift among the constellations, their forms familiar yet unfathomable. Orion reaches out, his belt aglow with ancient fire. The Pleiades shimmer like a cluster of delicate lanterns, their song harmonizing with the deeper, resonant tones of Sirius and Vega. You understand them in a way you never have before, not as mere celestial bodies, but as beings of light and melody, weaving the tapestry of the universe in an eternal symphony. The vibrations of the song seep into your soul, lifting you higher. There is no up or down, no direction to follow, only the gentle embrace of the cosmos guiding you forward. Time unravels, or perhaps it ceases to matter at all. You do not know how long you drift, minutes, hours, eons. The moment is infinite, and so are you. Your thoughts dissolve into the music, no longer separate from the rhythm but one with it. You see memories, not just yours, but those belonging to the stars themselves. The birth of galaxies, the death of suns, the swirling dance of nebulae birthing new life from the remnants of the old. The universe does not speak in words, but in the song it sings, and you are learning its language. The realization dawns gently, like the rising sun over an untouched horizon. You have always been a part of this. The atoms in your body were forged in the heart of ancient stars, scattered across the void, and reshaped into the being you are now. You are not separate from the universe. You are an echo of it, a note in its endless melody. The stars welcome you as one of their own. You float through the nebulae, their iridescent clouds swirling in hues beyond comprehension. The hum of pulsars vibrates through your very being, and you feel their energy, their lifeblood, as if it were your own. A supernova explodes in the distance, not a violent end, but a crescendo in the great cosmic composition. You hear its farewell, a final note that resonates in triumph rather than sorrow. For from its ashes new worlds will rise, new songs will be sung, and still you drift. There is no longing, no desire to return, for how can one return when they have never truly left? The stars have always been with you, whispering in the silent nights, flickering in the distance, waiting for you to listen. And now you do. Now you hear them. But even in infinity, there is movement, and you feel the gentle pull, the soft beckoning of home. Not a forced return, but a reminder that your song is not yet finished. The melody shifts, leading you back through the celestial currents, guiding you downward, downward, toward the world you left behind. The stars do not stop singing, even as the sky thickens, darkens, the weight of gravity returning to your limbs. The ground welcomes you, solid and real yet different. You are different. Your feet touch the earth, and the music fades to a whisper, a lingering harmony that hums within your chest. The stars still shine above, distant but never silent. They have always been singing, and now you will never stop listening. You close your eyes, and the world dissolves around you. The hum of existence fades into silence, replaced by a vast emptiness that is neither cold nor dark but infinitely expansive. You breathe in deeply, allowing yourself to slip deeper, surrendering to the gentle pull of tranquility. Every muscle, every thought, every ounce of weight you have ever carried begins to dissolve. You are floating now, untethered beyond time, beyond self. As you sink into the deepest level of relaxation, the stars begin to shift, no longer distant and scattered across an infinite sky. Instead, they move toward you, merging with your essence. Their glow, soft and pulsating, begins to seep into your skin, sinking into the very core of your being. You become lighter, as if every particle of your existence is shedding the last remnants of physicality. The distinction between you and the stars disappears. You are no longer merely observing the cosmos. You are the cosmos, weightless, infinite, at peace. The vastness of the universe expands within you. Galaxies swirl like delicate brushstrokes against the black canvas of infinity, each a masterpiece of light and color, all spinning in harmony with the rhythm of your breath. You are part of this dance, flowing effortlessly from one moment to the next, feeling nothing but the endless calm of boundless space. Drifting through the celestial expanse, you feel the soft, familiar touch of a dream forming. It starts as a whisper, a gentle shift in the cosmic tide. Images flicker at the edge of perception, forming shapes, colors, and scenes woven from the quiet corners of your mind. The dream does not impose itself. It invites you, guiding you deeper into the realm where time slows and reality bends. You are carried forward by unseen currents, drifting through constellations of memory and possibility. Planets bloom like celestial flowers, their radiant energy pulsing in hues you have never seen before. The universe is alive, a breathing entity, and you are entwined with its essence. In this place, you know no boundaries, no limitations. You are free to roam where thought and spirit desire, unshackled by the weight of the waking world. As you journey deeper, you begin to recognize the contours of your subconscious. The stars shimmer, reflecting parts of yourself that you had forgotten. They speak in gentle whispers, reminding you of forgotten dreams, long-buried hopes, and the infinite potential that has always existed within you. Each glow, each soft pulse of celestial light is a piece of you, a memory, a longing, a possibility that never faded but merely waited for you to return. The deeper you go, the more you realize that sleep is not simply rest. It is a voyage, a return to the place where your spirit can stretch and unfurl. The burdens of the waking world dissolve entirely now. There is only peace, the quiet hum of the universe, and the knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Then, as the stars cradle you in their luminous embrace, you surrender fully. The celestial voyage continues, carrying you deeper into the most restorative sleep, where dreams weave themselves into the fabric of your being. You do not resist, you do not need to. You are home in the cosmos, and in this moment you are infinite.